from the middle of the road. I don't really get it, man, I didn't really know that. People didn't think I could live up to the hype like.
It's the NBA. On 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. So with LeBron on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo is out there with Doncic. And it's Nikola Jokic. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Levine in at the two. Curry is out there with John Morant. And it's LeBron James. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Jokic in at the five, roaming the paint. Now here's Morant. To the paint. Puts it up from 7. Here's Jokic. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for New York. Here's Doncic. Plays it up and banks it in. Doncic has got the first points up on the board for New York.
And with good length and athleticism, Doncic not only gets to the rim, but boy, can he finish.
Back to James. Curry on the wing. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by Giannis. And Levine, here we go. An easy 2 points on the layup.
And shots like this one, it gets Levine going. I mean, he loves showing off that big boy muscle on these contact finishes.
And Levine improving as a playmaker, Chris. His assist totals continue to grow.
Came into the league as a point guard. He's been a shooting guard for a long time now. He still has strong playmaking.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Here's Morant. Here's James. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket.
The dominance of LeBron, it's undeniable. He's muscling his way to get a second chance look.
Jokic trying to free himself up. That one doesn't go. Nice D from DeRozan. Jokic passes to DeRozan. Here's Curry. Pass to DeRozan.
In the first 2 minutes.
4 on the clock. Shoots over VanVleet. That one off the back iron and out. New York with the ball. He takes it in from deep onto the Antetokounmpo. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Inside. And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Curry.
Great Curry reads the floor. He could average a double-digit assist anytime he plays.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Embiid, he's checked in for Jokic. James comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Butler, he's checked in for Doncic. And it's Paul in for Levine. Embiid. And Embiid with the block.
Yeah, the defensive instincts of Embiid, outstanding awareness, knowing when to go after blocks.
Wiggins finds Smith. The pass to Young. And there's the drive. And it's all evened up.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
Paul dishes to James. Embiid against Embiid. Kicks it out to Paul. Passes it to VanVleet. Drills the three-pointer.
This is what Paul is known for, a shrewd distributor with a pass-first mentality.
Smith surveying the D. Young with no one around. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Young's got 5 now.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game. But you can see why after that sequence.
Here's KD. Good work there as it goes.
And you see those long strides of Durant eating up ground in the hole.
Smith against Butler over Smith. Shots good by Butler.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Smith with a screen on Paul. All right, there's the horn. It's a close game at the end of one. Let's take a quick break now, and then
get ready for the dance squad.
And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
Well, credit the coach. Some guys wouldn't have made those substitutions in the first quarter. Now it's paying off.
In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the fourth youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league.
They've got Dennis Smith. Antetokounmpo is out there with Joel Embiid. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Smith in at the point guard position. So with LeBron on the bench, here's the five for Doc Rivers right now. They've got Antetokounmpo. Paul out there with Zach LaVine. Then there's Towns, and it's Butler in at the small forward. And it's Paul with the ball for New York. Butler goes in, and it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, look at the elevation on that drive and the strong dunk. Flight Butler is clear for takeoff.
And stolen by Butler. To the paint. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Towns. New York moving it around. LaVine can't hit.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Wiggins missing. New York leading by 4. Butler attacking and slam dunk by Butler.
Terrific job spotting the lane, knifing through it. I mean, Butler's tenacity is so infectious.
Smith against Paul. Smith the pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Antetokounmpo. Another shot. Antetokounmpo, no good. 1:58 left to play in the first half. Here's Butler. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots off to a good start.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Jokic has checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. LeBron comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Paul. New York with the ball. They've got an 8-0 run. LaVine deciding where to go with it. Down low, Jokic with the steal. LaVine against Smith, driving to the basket. New York leading by 8. VanVleet right side. That's good, and it's LaVine with the assist. VanVleet's got 5 now.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Young. And James pulls it down.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
No, doing anything they can to stop the bleeding, but so far they've had no answers.
And great find by VanVleet. He's in control of this offense and generally makes good decisions.
And so it's New York with it. Out to Doncic. Pass to VanVleet. Here he goes to the middle, and James throws it down.
Get him inside position he wants. Now, once LeBron establishes himself down, there's no dunking.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Young against VanVleet to stop the run, and the rejection by James.
Versatile, talented defender. LeBron excels at using his athleticism and length to swat shots away.
16 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And New York leads by 16. Young outside to the inside. Jokic. And it's sent back by Jokic.
And check out Jokic using not just his length, but also
a dominating first half.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at Jimmy Butler. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, slicing through the gaps in the defense. I mean, getting many of his buckets in the paint.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up for the second half. We've got DeRozan. Curry is out there with Morant. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Jokic in at center. And it's Giannis missing. Giannis has gone 1 of 3 on the night. The feed to LeBron. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Inside touch from James. Now, once he gets prime positioning, he goes to work.
Down low. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Pass to Curry from downtown. It's rebounded by New York.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
The offensive rebound. Antetokounmpo uses the glass to finish the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Right side Curry. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. Can't hit that one. So New York will take it the other way. And amazing to even consider using a boxing one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree. And it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
Jimmy Butler, he's checked in for New York. Chris Paul comes in for Zach LaVine.
Willing to work the ball to his open teammate, Smith Jr. This is what leaders do best.
Now the pass to Jokic. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo.
2 minutes.
Back to Jokic. Paul kicks to Van Vliet. Three-pointer, Butler. New York, no good that time either. Passes it to Smith. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Butler with the steal. And Paul with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
A nifty ball handler with some crafty moves. Smith Jr. knows how to create scoring opportunities for himself.
A different look for New York. Joel Embiid comes in for Jokic. And LeBron subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Embiid with a screen on Smith. Paul kicks to Embiid. Over Smith. And Embiid, the bucket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Smith. There's 53 seconds left in the third. Here's Embiid, and Embiid with the block.
Yeah, I love to see Embiid swatting down shots, taking advantage of his size and frame.
And Paul gets it to go in.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
And it's Smith missing. New York leading by 23. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. No good from outside. Van Vliet's gone 2 for 5 tonight. Smith wide open. He fires. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 5 points so far. Butler attacking. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Oh, he catches the defense off guard with a wide variety of moves. Butler's bringing the sizzle.
Screen by Smith. Bounce pass Smith. Here's Embiid. And so it's New York holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. From the
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Young with the ball. So with James on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. And Van Vliet out there with Levine. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Towns. And it's Giannis in a power forward. And the dunk by Doncic.
And great court awareness there helps Luka find an opening, then he just explodes on the drive.
Van Vliet against Young. Outside, KD. Buries it from three-point range.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Towns finds Doncic. Levine for 3. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Smith against Levine. Shot from free throw range. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And he makes that one.
Oh, tricky play by Van Vliet to beat the close coverage. Slipping pass there for the finish.
Pass to Embiid. Young outside. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. New York leading by 23. Doncic outside. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Giannis has got 4 assists in the game. Doncic has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land. Here's Smith. Yep, that one goes. Smith's got his first points in this one.
A physical player. Even when you hit Smith Jr., he doesn't blink. Wills those shots in.
Towns, the screen. Bean passes to Towns. Good on the bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Here's KD. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target.
The mid-range Durant is as deadly as ever, putting up that super jumper.
Levine kicks to Giannis. Shoots from 8. That one falls.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
From 11 feet away, Young's shot is good.
And I love how aggressive Young is. Consistent at looking for his shot and at times using that mid-range to be effective. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Pass to Young. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by New York.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Van Vliet, here we go. Towns finds Doncic. And he drives in. 7-foot shot. Giannis, no good. In the corner, Smith with it. Good on the triple.
A work in progress for sure, but I like how Smith Jr. still keeps taking those deep shots.
Towns, a screen on Smith, inside. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Hey, man, talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
There's the pass to Young. Durant at the elbow. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. So no problem for New York as they get the win.
That's the end of the game. We'd like to thank everyone for coming out and supporting your team. Please make sure you get home safely, and we'll see you next game.
The mics is only... I already know what it's still. He stay face, no breaks. I'm just